Hi, guys.
Hello,
Hello.
Hi.
What up?
Okay, we are back for episode 3 of season 3. If we had one more 3, it would be an angel number. But
How can we make it 3?
um, but today, as you can see, we have a special guest, our friend Gary. Clap it up.
What up, man?
Gary, if you can introduce yourself.
My name is Gary. I'm a journalist. I'm a hustler. Um, I'm a media strategist, and I like to have fun.
Period. Just like us.
Yeah.
So, we always start our episodes with what are we listening to. So this week, my friend Ep3 dropped an album called Love Duality, and it's really fucking good. And I think
I haven't
everyone
seen you
should go
post
listen
it a
to
lot.
it.
I know, I've been seeing it too, actually.
It's really
What's
good.
happened?
Yeah. So he actually produced a beat for this season's intro. So yeah, get into it.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Shout out to him. I've been listening to a lot of gospel, Kirk Franklin, Brighter Day.
Let's
One of those good
Okay.
songs on a prideful Sunday. You know, you want to feel joyous, but you can listen to it any time of the day or any time, period. So, yeah.
Well, I'm listening to a lot of Kid Cudi right now.
Yes.
2011, circa 2011 Kid Cudi. Just his whole B-side. So Kid Cudi it is for me.
We need a song.
The End on Man to the Moon 2.
Nice.
So I've been listening to Brat by Charlie XCX. The album is so good. Like I think some people don't get it.
It's
like
fun.
I
Yeah,
sent a
it's really
song in the
fun.
group chat. The girls paid me dust. I think it's so good. But Spring Breakers was on the deluxe, and that's gonna be my song.
You sent it in the group chat?
He did, and I was like,
But you were just posting a different song of hers on your story.
365 because that song eats.
I like 360.
I didn't like.
I like 360. I don't know
Yeah.
365.
Oh,
It's a remix of that song.
Oh,
It's
Mm.
cute. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll tap in. We'll see.
I love it. That's gym music.
Yeah.
period.
It gives,
Everybody's
like,
talking about
such a
Charlie
vibe.
XCX. I got to give it a chance.
I never got it until this album. Like I always thought it sounded like pots and pans, and then this time around, it really just.
No, it definitely is pots and pans, but you just gotta get into it.
Yeah, you
Like,
gotta really like give it a chance.
Yeah.
Did she do the boom clap?
hmm
Okay.
But she was a different girl back.
Yeah,
That
there
was
a
like
hot-
10 years ago.
She was a
I know,
different girl
but
back then.
it like resurfaced on Twitter, and I was like, ooh.
Billie Eilish too. She
Oh.
took a while for me to get into, but her new album.
Oh, I got that
I
right.
Her new
I
album
didn't
is
get it.
good.
I didn't
I
Her
get
new
can't.
album is
I-
It's like a
she
whisper,
just-
but
It's,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
she's
what
not
I'm
really
saying.
for me,
Yeah.
but she can sing her ass off. Like I think the talent is undeniable.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely talented.
I'm listening to. I'm gonna say I'm listening to "Hard Out Here" by Ray. She's been through a lot, and she's just. I
She's
just love to see.
winning.
Yeah, she's
Mhm.
independent now, and she just be talking real shit in her songs, and I love her.
Yeah, she's really consistent too. And I love how she does like full productions whenever it's live. It's never just like her on stage. She has like full like orchestra going,
Mhm.
which is really different. It kind of gives a little bit of a Solange vibe, low key. So I enjoy that.
I'm a SoundCloud Ray fan. Like I found out about her through SoundCloud. I was listening to my SoundCloud. I took an edible a couple nights ago, and then I was going through my SoundCloud likes. I'm like, what the fuck? Old SZA. We got to get into that.
Yeah.
ZS SZA was top tier.
Yes.
But yeah, she's dope. I like Ray.
Yes.
I gotta give her a
Oh,
chance.
SZA's dope.
Who?
SZA.
Oh,
I think you would love Julia.
Girl, if it ain't happened
Oh.
by now, it
I-
probably ain't gonna happen.
You would
I
love
I thought
Julia.
the more
It's so
she
good.
was out, the better she got as artist. Is it? Like
Mhm.
I just didn't like her early music too much
oh,
personally.
when she was fat and she
Some
was
of it.
smoking cigarettes.
I like Warm Winds and,
Yeah, it
and
was-
Julia,
Yeah, I love Julia. It's so good. Top
Julia's
tier.
top
but I do like the new music better.
Yeah, I
But
think
even then,
she got more
like-
seasoned and better.
Yeah.
But she was always talented. Yeah.
Period.
Mhm.
All right. So our next segment is "Girl, What Pissed You Off." I'm gonna start.
You want me to time you?
Oh yes, we need the timer.
Okay.
We
Give me
have 1 minute
second.
to say. For those who don't know, we have 1 minute to say what pissed us off in under a minute.
Okay, Sakani, I'm starting you now.
Okay. So, as you guys can probably tell, my forehead looks a little bigger on this episode because my barber pushed my hairline back.
Please.
And I was really pissed because, I've been going to this man for 6 years now. and he's never done this before. And kind of same like the last episode when I said the eyebrow lady took too much of my eyebrow off and I just felt all the hair falling all over my face. It was the same situation at the barbershop. And I was just like, why does this keep happening to me? But yeah, I paid it. I'm like, I'm gonna let him try one more time.
Mhm.
You won't get me a third time though.
Have some grace.
Have some grace. So yeah, that's what pissed me off this week.
Okay, period. You had 20 seconds to spare.
Period.
All
I'll
right,
go.
Tay, you
Yeah,
ready?
I'll go next. So what pissed me off this week is I was traveling a lot, did a lot of like car situations as like going back and forth. And my mom recently got a new car, a Tesla, and it's like all leather interior. It's cool. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of Teslas, but it's like it is what
Mhm.
it is. So I don't know if y'all probably know the smell. It's a particular smell that leather gives off that just really rubs me the wrong way, especially if it's hot, and it really gets me fucking sick.
Mhm.
On top of that black ice air freshener thing, I do not like that smell.
Oh. Mm-mm.
And I feel like it was like a chemical imbalance going on with like the leather and the black ice because my stomach was hurting so bad literally all week.
Oh my
And I'm
gosh.
texting Macy, I'm like, I have motion sickness. This is not ending well. I love Mama T, but we need to get you a new air freshener because I can't.
I mean, like any car fresheners stink. Like they just not stink,
Yeah.
but they're just so strong that you're just like,
Yeah,
mm-mm.
it's the black ice though. I don't. It's something about it that I can't. But that's what pissed me
Okay.
off.
Gary, you're up next. What pissed you off?
Well, my girl Kenya Moore not being on Real Housewives anymore. That really struck a chord in me. That really broke my heart a little bit.
She's your one.
She's my one. I love anything that she does. I love. Like I love what she stands for. She's quick witted. She's an Aquarius. She's a dope actress. But I just feel like her being on reality TV is pivotal for Real Housewives of Atlanta, and for her to be gone, it's like the end of the era. So, yeah, that's
That's a strong statement.
yeah. No,
Well, I don't watch Real Housewives.
Oh.
I just tapped into that whole realm of.
she's
I just
beautiful.
finished Married to Med.
I'm Married to Medicine is cool.
Quad is my girl.
I like Quad. She's cute.
I know how I feel about
She's
that.
cute.
Cute next to gorgeous.
Cute next to
Okay, period. Ja.
Let me see go first because I'm not sure yet.
Okay, cool. Let me start me up. So what pissed me off this week is in the entertainment world, I think that we all have had dealings with it. Everything is like super, super last minute. You know, you can get a casting the day before, you can get a booking the day before, you can be told to be here and it's like an hour before. So I got a Fenty Beauty casting sent to my phone on like Tuesday. You guys know I'm in Maryland now.
Mhm.
There's no possible way that I can get up to New York and and do a casting when I have to work, when I have to live my life. That's in Maryland now.
Mhm.
So what pissed me off is that I'm kind of having to leave behind another part of me and just close that chapter because it's just not going to work. And I'm just making that realization. And y'all know Rihanna's my girl. Fenty Beauty.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
what?
You would
So,
have
yeah,
ate that.
that pissed me off.
exactly.
Yeah.
You'll have more
Um,
opportunities. though.
Exactly.
Absolutely. It'll
More
align.
opportunities to come.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm so stuck right now. I'm like,
Oh my gosh, you're just such a positive queen.
I'm just at
Nothing
peace. I'm
pisses you
like,
off.
oh
I mean,
my
that's
God,
okay.
I'm perfect.
That's
My
okay
life
if
is
you wanna-
perfect. No, all right, start the timer, Macy.
Oh.
Something that pissed me off this week. I really like to. This is small, but I really liked. I'm like a know-it-all. I really kind of feel like I like to be the smartest person in the room sometimes. I like to know everything that's being talked about, you know? And I was cooking something like from scratch. And I was just like, this shit down packed. Like, and you know when you let somebody taste something, you like, oh, it need anything, but you're not really wanting them to say
Yeah.
anything.
Right.
So yeah, I let my nigga taste it. He was like, oh, this just need like da 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 da. And I'm like, well, do you want to get up?
Yeah. I feel
But
that.
I think that's just me being like sensitive about things, and I like to have everything right the first time around.
Mhm.
And I added what
yeah.
he said. and it was great. But I just felt like, ugh,
Yeah. Cooking for someone is very intimate.
yeah. And I'm like, oh, so it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
So you hate me.
Nah, but that's it. I've been good this week. I've been chilling.
Period. All right. So we have some questions for you, Gary.
Yeah, let's do it.
Why is it so important to you to have Black and brown LGBTQIA plus outlets such as magazines, newspapers, or blogs?
Well, it's important because we all go through similar situations, no matter about age, where you live. Being gay is a struggle. Now it's more accepting with
Mhm.
like social media and stuff, but like we're all 20 something.
Mhm.
So around the time it was still like you like men, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? So
100%.
so
Yeah.
it's important because it's like even as being a creative,
Mhm.
you seeing people like Law who does like Zendaya or like
Mhm.
the dude who does what's the boots called? Tefla, whatever it's called. Telfar. Seeing him, so it just like it just gives you inspiration and it makes
Mhm.
you feel like if they can do it, I can do it, no matter about sexuality.
100%. Do you have advice for young queer Black professionals who are looking to get into communications or the media space?
I would say it's such a hard field. Whether you straight, gay, it's just hard. But
Mhm.
just stick with it. Keep grinding. This field is like if you're a hustler, you'll be straight.
Yeah.
If you lazy, hang it up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But definitely just keep grinding, like make great connections. I wish in college I would have like did internships.
Mhm.
I was so that was my whole era. I was too much on Jack. That was on Jack. I was not worried about no
That's real.
internships. I was worried about
I was
trying to
doing
bust a
both.
nut.
Right.
Really?
Queen.
I was-
Same.
Multitasking at its finest.
Exactly.
But yeah, just like stay persistent, keep grinding, and like make great connections.
100%.
Yeah, I actually just left a PR agency in the city
Mm-hmm.
before I moved back home. And yeah, them babies was going through it. My master's is in PR.
Mm.
So I was like, this is not for me. I wish I didn't pay all that money for that 2-year degree.
Yeah.
But I found out very quickly that world is not.
It's not even
It's not
college.
easy.
Yeah, it's not.
Colleges.
College is a scam. If you're not,
Literally.
I feel like
Can
the
we
first year
talk about
easy,
that?
like,
Like,
yes,
literally,
it's
shit.
not
It used-
worth it.
I don't
It
agree
used
with
to
that completely. I think it depends on what you want to go to school for. Because I feel like you can't become a doctor without the schoolwork. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more so like the loan situation and just like having to pay all of that back. I think that's where
Yeah.
it comes from. A lot of people
Mhm.
feel like really aggressive.
It should be
behind
free.
school.
But
Yeah.
it-
or
it's-
cheaper.
It's very nuanced because it used to be like you go to college, you get a good job, you buy a house, you have a family.
Mhm.
That whole thing is not
the window.
realistic
It's not the
anymore.
same
Right.
anymore.
People can't afford houses. People can't afford a family. People can barely afford to live on their own.
Exactly.
Inflation is crazy.
Yes. And they
Yet
just keep raising the tuition.
everything keeps going up, but nobody's pay is going up either.
Mhm.
And there's people who
Exactly.
can afford all those things though, and they did not go to school.
Mhm.
So
Exactly.
They say trades is where it's at.
Trades
Get you a plumber, get you a carpenter, and
I thought you were talking about like Forex.
oh no. I don't know nothing about that.
No, definitely. Like, if you're not a doctor,
Why would you bring
therapist,
that up?
you don't need college.
yeah, I think it just depends on what you want to go for. But I do, even in the sense of those things, get how it can be looked at as a scam. But I just think it makes sense for certain things. Like I don't think
Yeah.
you need to go to school.
I'm
to
this
be,
close to flipping some bricks.
I mean, no.
I'm
Hello?
in that
I would love
kitchen.
to.
No, I'm saying
I was in college. I was selling weed.
for me specifically, I feel like college was a scam because I've been in the fashion industry for maybe 8 years now, and nothing I do requires a degree.
Mhm.
Nothing
Right.
I studied requires me to go through 4 years of college and $60,000 in debt. Like
Oh,
it doesn't make no sense to me, but we're here.
wait here.
We're
But
here.
college,
And I got that degree, so
Period.
Queen.
it gives you like I learned so much about myself in college though. Like it
Mhm.
teaches you like the little things.
Mhm.
100%.
Education, no, but like just like your inner self. Like that's when I finally realized, damn, you gay for real.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? Because
So-
before that, I was like, no, but college, like, you are gay, deal with it. That's when I figured everything out.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm in people operations. So we always we hire people. That's our whole thing, retention, recruiting. We always look to see if somebody has a degree because it just proves that you can go through some shit. Like you can commit to something and get to the finish line.
Yeah.
Like we don't really care about
That's
what you
real.
learned, but it's a fact that you did something.
You made it
and
through.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
committed.
That makes
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah.
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 I feel like I was gonna say even like going away for college is already a big step in adulting and just realizations
Mhm.
of being independent. Because I went far away and like even having like not having the access to go home like every weekend because
Right.
I'm like feeling down or like I'm talking to my mom, but it's also some things that I don't talk to her about, and it's like okay, I just have to figure this out for myself
Mhm.
because it's something that happens. It's like a shift that happens, and you really have to sit down with yourself and be like, okay, I have to do this for myself, and it doesn't really matter about what anyone else's opinion is at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next question is, what's next? Let me say that again. What's next for the media landscape? Do you think written media is making a comeback?
No. I feel like just how what TikTok and like Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
nobody really reads. It's even hard for me honestly to sit down and read a book.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a good reader, like it's hard for me to just because my brain, I like things fast. Like with
Mhm.
social media, you get things so quick. So I don't think so. I think everything is now digital. Digital is winning. Sorry to the people who write, but
I feel that.
yeah.
And our last question for you is, what has been the most rewarding piece of advice you have received or given in the industry that you're in?
Honestly, you want me to be real? I'm just so unfiltered. I don't give
Be
a fuck.
real.
Be
Yeah.
real.
Be real.
Uncensored.
Be
I
real.
feel
Please.
I feel like that a lot of people in media spaces are gatekeepers. It's in the straight media guys. They don't want you to get ahead because it's a competition. It's everybody lives check to check in media, like freelance. So why would they want to give you something that's taking food out of their mouth?
Right.
And I never agree with that. Like if God blesses me to get to the point where I want to get to, I'm never gonna hate on the next like 20 something or like 18-year-old that's like pursuing like here are the things I didn't have.
Right.
Go further than me. Like I'm not that guy that's gonna be like,
Right.
like look at that bitch over there. Like who does that? Who
Right.
grow up?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That's how I feel. So I feel like
Yeah.
the best advice I have gotten was this dude at a bar. He was like, I was stressed out about bills, and he was like, it's not that serious. Like just keep doing what you're doing, and who gets it, whoever gets it gets it. Who doesn't, they don't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So just keep going. I'll say that.
Love that.
Mhm.
So now that's kind of introducing our topic for this episode, which is media.
Mhm.
And our next question is, are there any outlets that you all follow religiously for the news?
Bleacher Report. I'm a sports guy. I love Bleacher Report.
So Macy knows. I have my best friend, Nova's mom, Mia. She's my source of news because she actually keeps up with the news and I don't. So like we talk on a daily basis. So like if there's something just going on, she'll usually just talk about it in general. But like sometimes she'll just kind of I don't watch the news, so I'll be like, wait, what happened? And she'll just kind of like fill me in on everything because she lives in DC, which makes it even funnier. But she's just very political. Like
Yeah.
she's very like woke, vote for the right person, let's
Mhm.
like change the world type of person. So I don't have an outlet per se, but I would say it's her. I feel like I get a lot of news from Twitter. Like,
Yeah.
There's also
to be
like, fake
honest,
news
like
sometimes.
but yeah, I don't outside of Twitter and her, those would be my two sources.
Yeah. I personally don't keep up with the news. I think it's just too many bad things going on in the world, and I have enough
I
going
got
on in
enough
my
bad shit
life.
going on.
So I'm like, I don't need, even though it's kind of like, I guess, a controversial opinion, I guess. I don't know. That I don't watch the news or like keep up with anything that's going on because it's just like so many tragedies happening. But at the same time, it's like, what am I gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
and it's not, I'm not saying that I can't donate to like, certain foundations and things like that, but it's like, how far are those things actually getting?
Right. I totally understand that point of view. The only thing I'll say with that is because even me, I don't watch the news either. But I just think some things we gotta like when Mia be telling me some shit, I'll be like, bitch, what? Because I'll be like, I had no idea about it. Like the shit that Trump is trying to do, it is literally crazy. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna set us back like 50 years.
Mhm.
So I didn't know anything about that until she told me. So I just think it's some stuff, because if that happens, obviously we'll find out about it in the news.
Yeah.
But I just think like it's sometimes it's good to know certain stuff. But I totally feel you. I
Mhm.
feel you because I don't either.
Yeah, it's just depressing. Too many things
It
happening
is. It's so
in the
much sad
world.
stuff. It's
Like,
always deaths. It's always
yeah,
yeah.
and not.
Yeah, I feel you. I think there's your standpoint is totally valid because when we think about like for instance, climate change. We hear about that all in the news all day, every day.
Yeah.
But what about the corporations that are causing it? They always want to put it on. Put your straw in the trash, recycle. No, bitch, go after these billion-dollar companies and stop giving them tax breaks. Let's talk about the people who could actually make a difference instead of my fucking straw and my
Exactly.
plastic bag, bitch. Let's talk
Okay.
about that. So I totally get that point of view.
Yeah.
But there's also your point of view where we have to be educated. We have to know what's going on in the world
Yeah.
because we can't live in ignorance. Ignorance isn't bliss. So it's like a fine line that we have to walk and straddle. But to answer the question, so for like my world news, I do like Al Jazeera, CNN. I do
what?
Al Jazeera. It's like a
Yeah, I know what that
Algebra,
was.
what?
Yeah.
I
I'm
hate
like,
you.
yeah, I know.
it's a media outlet, but because like I work in PR, so we always got to be like knowing what's going on. So
Mhm.
it's like world news. But yeah. So for like my like entertainment news, which I love entertainment, like we all do.
Mhm.
I want to shout out Gay Magazine. Like I
they
follow them
are-
down. Those are
Yeah, they be having a tea.
yeah, they're just so funny to me. But I also like what else? I love to like look at. I go on like Twitter. Twitter has all the funny shit. Like I want to laugh. I want to see some messy shit. I want to see like so I'm gonna go on
Yeah.
Twitter and look at the news, the gay news.
Period. I'm gonna add. I do keep up with WWD every day.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fashion industry stuff.
Makes
Oh, yeah.
sense. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like I'm very much on a fine line because I don't like consuming my thoughts with that because it's very overwhelming. But I do feel like there's a point in time where you have to realize there is so much going on and it's better to be in the loop rather than not know anything at all.
Mhm.
And there's this particular Instagram page, it's in Baltimore. It's called like Murder Inc. Baltimore. It's not negative, but it lets you know exactly what's going on. But even if you don't like news, there's like apps called the Citizen app, and that's always
Oh,
like
yeah.
something going on. And sometimes, but you could be right next to a murderer and you don't know it. But it's scary.
Yeah.
It's informative, but it's also
I'm looking at
like
both of y'all like.
You're eating.
I'm saying it, and I'm like,
And also, like, how Ja, you were saying with what Trump is going to do, a lot of that stuff is the wheels are already set in motion. We just
yeah.
abortion care, Roe versus Wade, like that's gone. They just
Mhm.
got rid of something. I think it's called
Oh
the
my
Chevron. The Chevron.
It's
We just got rid of that.
happening. And it's just scary. And that's the thing. I didn't even know. I'm
Mhm.
sure she'll feel me when I talk to her again, but I didn't even know that it was already happening. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And my
It's-
dad is a Republican too, which I'm a person. If you are Republican or Democratic, I don't judge you based on what you
What
vote
party?
for,
Yeah.
what party you vote for. But Trump is so ignorant.
Mhm.
Yeah, I judge a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Like
Yeah,
I
so
just
ignorant.
think
Even seeing the debate, it was on Twitter. It was showing the difference between
2000.
Obama and Mitt Romney and Trump and Biden.
it's so unserious. It does
It's
not look real.
ridiculous.
This is
Poor
like a
Biden.
South Park episode or something. Like,
Literally.
it is not.
Biden is so lost, he can't even keep up. Trump is
and
so
Trump is
ignorant.
just so dumb.
So dumb.
Like
And
it's just too.
yeah.
You do have to choose the lesser of two evils, but I
Yeah.
think there is a lesser. That's the thing. Like
I would love Kamala Harris to just take over. I feel like she'll do a good
That
job.
bitch
she
is
just
evil
as
too.
dumb, but I mean, she got a few brain cells.
But I sent I don't know if y'all remember, but I sent a story in the chat this week, or was it last week? But the 10 Commandments are required to be in classrooms in Louisiana. So like, I don't know if you guys have watched Handmaid's Tale, how backwards the world was back then. People was watching that show like, there's no way this could happen,
And it's happening.
and it's literally happening before our very eyes.
We're in the last days.
Yeah.
We're in the last. It's sad to say, but it's just like that's why getting stressed out about the dumbest things. I
Oh,
tell
yeah.
myself, get over it. It's like
Yeah.
Girl,
live
have
your
fun.
life. Yeah, it's like we don't
Enjoy
know
life.
where the world's going. It's a shit
Literally.
show.
Exactly.
It's
So,
so bad.
yeah.
But audience, please vote.
Vote.
Um,
Yes, we did see the
Vote.
comment, and
Yes.
we
Yeah.
do actually want to
Vote.
bring awareness to that. You know, if that's
The
If-
importance of voting It
Yeah.
doesn't just start with the presidents. It
Mhm.
starts with Congress. It starts
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
people you
In your
want in
city,
office
your
in
local
local
mayors and
level.
stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
I get it because I'm someone who did not vote for a long time. And I just think it was because I didn't, I just felt like it didn't affect me that much, you
Yeah.
know? But I think the more I grow up and the more I see that happens in the world, we all do play a part. And it might be a very, very small part, but you play a part, you know?
Yeah.
So I just think it's important to get your, it's not really your voice, but get your vote in there, you know? Get like
Mhm.
what you go for
Mhm.
in there as well. And it may not turn the tables, or it may. You might be the tipping point
Right.
that changes it. So
Exactly.
we appreciate that comment.
Mm-hmm. So we can ask this question to the audience as well. Let us know in the comments. But to you all, what would you like to see more of covered in the media?
Damn.
Well, right now, definitely like the what's going on in Palestine and all of that. I feel like I only see it because people on Twitter and Instagram and stuff
Yeah.
are talking about it and bringing attention to it. Not that I watch the news, but I know they're not really talking about it.
Right.
Like, so I think that's something that is so tragic. And for me, it's honestly hard to watch a lot of the videos because there's kids in them, and I
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
can't. I can't
Mm.
watch
I
it.
can't stomach it.
Like,
It's
yeah,
like
I can't.
I get
So
scared and I'm like,
it makes me so like I haven't. If I see a kid in it, I have to stop watching it. Like, and even with the adults, it's bad. But like,
yeah.
I can't stomach it either. And I just think it. It's just sad, you know. And I just
Mhm.
it does need to be
Yeah.
talked about, and it needs to be. It's been going on like the whole fucking year at this point.
Yeah.
So
Longer than that, to be honest. I don't think we really got
in
a lot of out media. I mean, we didn't get a lot of like coverage on it, but it's been happening for like such a long time,
Mhm.
and not even just it's been happening in other countries. Like Free Congo has been going on for years
yeah,
and
you know, and
years.
it's just so much stuff that I feel like even I'm only seeing stuff on Twitter and stuff about it, so I'm not fully educated, but I just know that's something important going on in the world that does not have enough American and media attention
Mhm.
that we should give it to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say homelessness. That breaks my heart. Like for major cities like New York,
LA.
LA, the homeless
It's
rate
so bad in
is so
LA.
bad
So
in
bad
LA.
in LA.
Downtown LA is
Oh my
crazy.
God.
And the
Yeah.
Supreme Court just passed a law where they can just ship homeless people off.
Yeah.
Like they can just kick them out. Like you can't have like you know how we go through the subway, we see like little encampments. The Supreme Court just said no more, none of that. They're gonna like push them out to some I don't even know
Yeah.
where.
It's like officially a crime now, right? Or
yeah,
something?
it's like
That's-
you cannot be you
They
cannot
were
be-
arresting homeless people on the train the other day. And
Like you don't have anything better to do.
Right.
Like to go down to a train and get these people that's trying to get shelter. It's hot
Mhm.
as hell, even when it's cold.
Mhm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just like
and then they intentionally change park benches so people can't lay on them. You know, it's just so
Like,
much small
what? That
stuff.
is
That's
It's so
like,
rude.
Yeah.
it's just cruel. You know,
It's
like
very
nobody
cruel,
wants to
like-
have to sleep on a park bench.
Right.
Now you're
No.
making it so they don't even have that option. Like,
Mind you, we have all of these abandoned buildings that nothing is going on in. And
Yeah.
they could
And all they
easily be
do
put
is
into-
keep building buildings for rich people, but it's not like they're building more buildings for homeless shelters.
Exactly.
I was watching this. It's called White Underbelly. It's like a YouTube series.
I've seen.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's really good. A lot of homeless people, they prefer to be homeless though, because it's like going back into society. It's like you have to get up, you have to go get a job. They don't want structure. So a lot of homeless people, I will say, want to be homeless, but like just let them relax and chill. You don't have to
Mhm.
arrest them every 5 seconds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a crime to be
Yeah.
homeless.
Now, when they start getting a little crazy, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
we don't look in that direction because
Yeah.
that's when it can be a little,
I was about to-
especially in New York.
Yeah.
It's a little.
Yeah.
That's
How
what I
low key
find
just
out
like that's a
first.
New York thing. You know, you don't
Mhm.
see a crazy homeless person be like, let me call the cops. You just kind of
Right.
be like, all right, let's go the other way.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Did everyone answer?
Something that I would like to see more in the media space is less agendas,
Mm.
like more objective writing, more objective journalists. Because when I was in college and I was learning how to do journalism, it was always report the facts, state what happened. And nowadays, we watch any type of newslet, there's always an agenda being pushed. Like there's always a side taken. And that's like when I see like Rihanna with like Jason Lee, I'm like, this does not make sense, but it does make sense. Jason Lee runs in a huge outlet, the Neighborhood Talk, right?
No,
Is that
no,
him?
Hollywood,
No, it's
Hollywood,
Hollywood
Unlocked.
Unlocked.
Hollywood. Yes.
Mhm.
And so
Same thing.
when she's girl, same shit. When she's putting out a new product, Fenty hair, she needs good coverage. So she
Yeah.
has to maintain that relationship. But I just wish that like more news was more objective and not so political.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I do love the messy shit though. Like I'll go in the shade room
Me
and
too.
see like Sexy Red and like Chief Keef going back and forth about like because his girlfriend, they're going back and forth about who's the baby that I love.
I thought that was all promotion for her music
I
video.
think that it was
It
good.
probably
Because
was.
like the way she
I'm
dropped the
screaming.
role,
PR stunt.
yeah, like it definitely
Sexy
gave
Red
PR
is for the
stunt.
culture. I love Sexy Red so
I do
much.
not
She's
like
so
her.
needed. Like
I love Sexy Red.
I want her to go.
I
really
love
like
you
it.
are.
I
I want her
love
fading
her,
into obscurity.
but I do find like I saw a take the other day that was like, y'all know what ghetto gaggers is?
No.
No.
Yeah.
So
The
they were
porn?
basically like her entire team is white and it gives ghetto
She's
gaggers.
literally
like
what's it called? There's a black stereotype for a woman that they used to use back in the day,
Uh-huh.
and like they would just
I
like,
know what you're talking about, but I don't.
it's not Jezebel. What is it? It's like a trope. No, not Mammy, but that is along the lines. It's Jezebel, Mammy, and something else. But it's like a black woman who kind of just like is just what Sexy Red.
Niggering it out,
Yeah.
basically.
putting on a nigger show.
Yeah, and
Like,
I enjoy her music. I love her. I think she's just herself. That's what I appreciate. But it is kind of funny that the machine behind her is a group of white men.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
Cardi B was the same when she first came out, like unhinged, like before she got into like
When
the
she
fashion
first came
shit.
out,
Yeah, she's still unhinged now, but she's more
But
like
when her
fashiony.
yeah, she's
social
yeah,
media
girl.
personality was
Before
very
Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
This is definitely more refined now. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah, I have to be careful when I have this conversation because it can get real elitist real quick.
Uh-huh.
Real like, stop trying to please the white man. That's
Yeah.
not what I'm trying to say. she's just a lot.
She's a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like it's needed sometimes though, because in a sense, I feel like I relate to her music a lot because it's so raunchy and it's so out
Relate is
there.
so funny.
Well, y'all know I love the ghetto shit, so it's just that's why I connect to it so hard because it's uncensored,
It's
low key,
uncensored.
and
Touch your soul.
yeah, I'm like, damn,
I-
my baby dad.
Shake that booty me. Yes.
I feel that, but at the same time, I'm also like, how are we gonna elevate out of these spaces?
This is
if-
taking us back.
very much so. I'm like, how are we gonna continue to elevate if we're kind of like, I guess, industry planting these people to like, promote where, I guess, poverty is okay.
Yeah.
To me, it's just one of those things. There's space for everybody.
Yeah.
We got space for the ghetto girl. We got space for the rich, like elite people who are behaving a little better. I think it's room for everybody. Why?
Different strokes for different folks. Like I
Yeah.
love Azalea Banks.
She's mother.
We need
That's
some new
my girl.
music.
Yeah,
But she's just like as problematic in different ways though.
her music is she's more
More problematic than
yeah, she's
anybody
way
we
more
mentioned.
problematic. Like,
But we love her.
But
she's
the
so
talent,
talented.
but the talent
very
is there.
the
That
talent
talent is
speaks.
there.
Yes, the talent.
I don't
talent
see
is
that
there.
talent when I listen or see Sexy Red.
Sexy Red is bigger than music. You know what I mean? I
It's
feel like
culture.
it's for the culture. Cause it's like if you think about it, like growing up in
I'm with you, Ray.
Miami,
They not with you.
growing up
I hear
growing up
you.
in the South. Y'all two grew up in the South.
I did
No,
not grow up with you with that.
But I did.
You grew up in the South.
I said Rochester.
So it's like I relate to her because my cousins look like that. They talk like that. They have baby daddy drums.
That's when she reminds me of girls
None
from
of my
my
cousins
city.
have face
like,
tattoos. None
no
of
face tattoos.
none of them. My coochie. We don't. I don't know.
Well,
but
I grew up around.
we have a
people
little bit.
like
We
that,
from the
it's
ghetto, but
just-
we have class.
Oh, shit. No, Miami, we take our shoes off. They fight.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Not taking
Knock
your
it.
shoes off. That's
we,
very
we
sexy.
be fighting.
Red.
We be fighting.
Girl, put your shoes on.
She
Let's go
remind me of
find
girls
you a
from
home.
Rochester. Like she remind me of girls I went to school with, girls I have breakfast with, eating
Mhm.
Cheetos at 8 a.m. Like,
Yeah.
God,
and
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in my
Ah.
high school, it was literally just a table of black people. Everybody else was white.
Oh.
So
Mm.
our table just had a range of black people or people of color, period.
Can
I
I ask a
think it's-
question?
What's up?
I ain't trying to mess up y'all show. Do y'all prefer PWIs or HBCUs?
I went to HBCU.
Well,
PWI.
I went to a community college. So, I don't think my vote matters, but obviously if I went, like, I would say HBCU.
Yeah. I didn't have enough knowledge, honestly.
Oh,
Like when choosing a college,
yeah.
I kind of just went with who accepted me first, which was my first choice.
It was also art school for me too. So
Mhm.
my whole complex of HBC, I would have loved to attend a HBCU,
Mm-hmm.
but art school, since I dance, it was the best decision for me in that moment. I mean, I would love to experience the culture with that because I didn't
Mhm.
really have like the full black college experience.
Yeah.
Like the ratio of black people at my school was very low, even the like of colored people too.
Mhm.
So Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to attend, but
Why'd you
Yeah.
ask?
Hearing people's
Just to get your opinion because I went to both. I went to HBC for 2 years and I went to a PWI. I prefer I got along with white people my whole life more than black people, but yeah, it's crazy because with me, my family is like Sexy Red, but I always listen to like rock music and other stuff.
Mhm.
So they always like you always acting white, but you get that, yeah. So it's like now I'm more like refined when I listen to like the Sexy Reds, like the Gucci Mans, because it's like that's a part of my life too. But I also love like Sabrina. What's that dude? The
Carpenter?
I love her.
yeah,
Mhm.
she's so good.
She's so good.
Yeah, I think we should normalize like being able to listen to pop and rock and all
Whatever
these
you
things
like.
without calling it
Absolutely.
white people music
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's not.
It's really, I mean, damn near all music is black music, to
Exactly.
be honest,
Clock it.
but that's
Clock it.
like a
Clock
whole
it.
nother
Clock it.
conversation. Yeah.
But it's like people aren't aware of that. They think
Mhm.
white people started all of these things and they didn't.
It's not true.
Well, listen to Mother Beyonce.
Listen to Mother.
Sasha Fierce is her best album, and
that's her worst album.
you think
Let's-
Sasha Fierce?
This is a conversation for we are not going to
It's
get it. We're
getting
not
out of-
getting
getting
into
out of
it
here
right
now.
I start fighting.
We can.
We can.
Okay.
What's her favorite album? What's her best album?
What's our favorite song? What's the
We just went all over the place, y'all.
Yeah.
We did college,
Let's reel it
politics,
back in.
Sexy Red.
It was good conversation
Okay.
flow, but
Let's get back into the flow of the episode. What's your take on gossip outlets such as the Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, and other blogs?
They're all one and the same.
Mhm.
But I love it. It's my guilty pleasure. Shit.
Mm.
That's where I go when I try to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
I love
No shade. I feel like people who follow any of those pages, like, I low key don't want to be associated with you. Like, you
Yeah.
like you're messy to me. Like,
Mhm.
Mhm.
My whole thing is I don't like when those outlets open up, for instance, they like Zaya Wade. They will post her to get people to hate.
Baiting.
and
Yeah.
That's my
That-
problem with those outlets. That's when
Yeah.
we can talk, we can be messy, we can post fighting videos, we can the drama, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when you start opening up these
Yeah.
young children or like even like people, just regular people, just
It's
minding their
anybody.
business.
They'll post certain shit trying to get to be funny. You know,
Yeah.
we all know
Exactly.
what's trying to. You're
Knowing
not
that they
posting
trying to-
this. We know what your core audience is. We
Exactly.
know if you post a gay person or a trans person, the comments are not going to be on their
Mhm.
side,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
y'all know that too. So it's like, to me, it's just baiting. Like you're
Yeah.
baiting for media attention. You know this is going to get straight people riled up. You know they
Mhm.
don't like it.
Yeah.
You're not doing this to bring attention to the matter. You're doing it to
Exactly.
bring someone down.
And they're
in a
not putting
sense.
any disclaimers in their caption either. Like,
Yeah.
oh, keep the comment.
Long, caption to be long as fuck.
Be long.
Caption to be
Be
3
long as
paragraphs
fuck.
and they ain't saying shit about like, you know,
protecting this person. or
yeah, and that's
anything.
fucked up. I think
Mhm.
Oh, that's so great. Even
I-
K Michelle. Oh my bad. Go ahead, dude.
no, you good. I like kind of have the same opinion as Macy. Like, and I feel the same way. Like how I answered the other question. Well, the Sexy Red thing. Like, I think there's space for all types of media outlets. Cover the drama. Like, there's
Mhm.
people interested in it. So
Right.
I totally get it. But I just think there's a fine line with like doing too much.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
and yeah, I think I've also, and I feel like with the Shade Room particularly, I've seen so many celebrities like in their comments, like y'all only post negative stuff about me.
Yeah.
Like y'all are never posting when I'm winning an
Mhm.
award, like you know, giving me
Yeah.
my flowers.
Yeah.
And I think everyone like, because I know like some, like I don't think like obviously Jason Lee doesn't like Nicki like that, so he doesn't post about. You know, it's like so biases with all of them. So it's like I don't think any of them have like a fair playing ground where they're just like, we're just gonna, I don't know. I think I don't know. It just gets too personal sometimes.
Yeah.
I also feel like it deals with the access that people have to it too. Because I feel there's just a certain point at when people shouldn't have access to a lot of things.
Yes.
Because it's very personable now. It's kind of how the tabloids were in the 2000s, but it's even worse now.
It's
because
much crazier,
everything,
though.
You can like publicize anything that you want
I
and it not be
like
taken
that.
down. And there's also like a sense of like censorship that doesn't happen. Like even I feel with certain like outlets, they have much more access to how they go about things and what they post than someone with a smaller following.
Right.
So it's like it feels like I don't know. It feels like an inside job sometimes to me, but that's also me being
Even
a
people with
conspiracy theorist.
real,
But it's kind of always been like that too. You know, like even back in the day, like somebody that works at the magazine might be cool with Lindsay Lohan, so they could link up with her early or something. You know,
Yeah.
like I feel like it's always kind of been like a who you like. You'll get more if you know somebody kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I fuck with Cardi B so much. She be like Tasha K, I'm garnishing those checks.
Yeah,
babe.
Yeah.
You talk
I don't
shit.
like her.
Yo,
You make up shit.
when she was
Tasha K? Me
when
either.
when
I'm not
she
even
was
like
beefing with
in the
Bia
Cardi B
and she
hive. I
was
just
like, "Go ask Tasha K." I screamed. That was fucking funny.
She
It
hate
seems
that.
like she hate like her husband left her. I feel like she hates
Ain't
her
she in
life.
Africa?
She just looks like she wants to make somebody's life miserable. Like, I
Mhm.
don't like that.
Even how she
Misery loves
talk, she
company.
just
Yeah. Yeah.
she one of the people I'm like, ugh.
Mm-mm.
Sending prayers. Next
Sending
question.
Do you feel like the LGBTQIA media outlets do a good job at highlighting what's going on in our community?
Yeah.
I be feeling like I know what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like from Twitter, Instagram, and a lot of them, like Macy said, the gay magazine. That's like the primary one I'm thinking of. But like I just think us as a community, like we talk about things. I think
Mhm.
what's nice about Twitter is it makes light of a lot of situations. So like even if it is a little lighter, it might be in the form of a joke, or it might be
Yeah.
a little more digestible than finding it out on the news or something like
Yeah.
that, you know? So yeah, I think we do a good job of like spreading the news ourselves and like letting each other know like what's going on.
I don't know. I feel kind of differently. I feel like there's so many of our friends and our peers and our family who are black and LGBT who are out here killing it, and they're not getting any press.
Mhm.
They're not getting any eyes on them. They're not getting any shares. People are just overlooking them, and the talent is there. So I'm just kind of confused. I'm like, what's it going to take?
Yeah.
Because I think there's just such a hyper focus on like sensationalism
Mhm.
nowadays, where people just want to escape. They don't want to like take things too serious. They just want to see some funny shit, and they want to laugh, and they want to click to the next video.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I just feel like there's just so many dope things happening in our community, and I don't see the love. I don't see the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're
That's
not
very
over
true.
over like doing sexiness, people not looking at you, and it's so
Mhm.
crazy.
Mhm.
It's like you don't
If
want
you
to have
don't
to
have
take your shirt
body.
off. You don't want to have to like show your bulge every time just to get like, hey, come and like look at my page. Just accept the talent for the talent. You don't have
Mhm.
to want to look at the aesthetic the whole time. I feel like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like it's always that though. Cause I feel like I do both. I feel
I
like I
feel
got
like
the
I
talent
like
and I be naked.
Mhm.
And I don't feel like
Yeah.
I've gotten the views that I would like, but I just sometimes I feel like I don't know, it takes that certain thing to happen for it to really click for everybody. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do feel like there's a sense of an attention span that we don't have anymore, as since we're so quick to like move on to the next thing.
Mhm.
Sakani and I talked about this recently, and like Sakani's attention span is a little shorter than mine, and we've talked about this
Oh.
before, where it's like, okay, next.
gotta be
So-
over it
It's an
quick.
Aquarius thing.
Yeah.
It's an Aquarius thing.
I can't. I don't know. When it comes to certain things, I'm just like, all right, like let's move on.
Next.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. Do we feel there is a certain portrayal that the media puts on the LGBTQ plus community?
I think they love us now a little bit. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mhm.
With just like Bad Bunny, like even though I don't know if he's
Excuse me?
fake gay or
Yeah.
bi, but I feel like
He-
I think that's starting to get like gays run everything. Like
Mhm.
it's clicking to them now. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
you can't get rid of us. Like
Even
we do
him,
everything.
like, not to cut you off,
Yeah.
but just quickly. This is a video that came out in 2017, and he's cosplaying as a woman in one of his videos. And this was
with the tits.
yeah, with the
Yeah, that
titties.
was
Mm.
But it's like that was such a monumental moment because even Puerto Ricans don't accept shit like that.
No.
It was like, what the fuck? Like,
machismo.
yeah.
Mhm.
I feel
Mi
with
gente latino.
Mi gente
I feel with that, with there being more praise, there's obviously going to be the backside of that, which is going to be more people kind of disrespecting what we do and how we do things.
Mhm.
So I feel if we want more outlet coverage and things like that, we just have to be prepared as a community to like take all of it in and realize that it's not going to be always love and light. So
Well, I personally feel like the most American outlets are pushing a hypersexual view of the LGBT community. Like we be fucking.
Yeah.
For instance, what comes to mind is the White House intern, was he, who was fucking in the
Oh
press
my
room?
Oh,
god.
Girl, that was everywhere. They was
It
so
was-
happy to talk about that. Somebody was fucking in a conference room. But like, what about
yeah.
all the good things that
When
are
we're
happening in our
winning,
community?
yeah.
What about all of the, and then we have all these attacks on the like LGBT laws, like
Mhm.
drag queens, trans women, and then all the legislation on bodies. They're attacking all of that. So yeah, I think there's a very negative portrayal in most Americans' minds.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel the same. I think I don't know. I feel like I don't want to use the word dangerous, but I think like when you use Bad Bunny or someone like that as an example, it's taken away from us because it's awesome that he's comfortable in his skin and doing that. But there's already gay people who've been doing that, and
Right.
he's not gay. So I just feel like he shouldn't even be in our conversation.
Yeah.
Like, I think he is good for the straight community to make things more palatable for them and make get us to a point where they're all like, oh well, he's doing it, it's fine, you know. Like, it sucks that it has to be like that, but to me, I feel like he's kind of helping with that. I don't think he's helping shit with us because we've been doing it, you know. Like, we've had people doing that for years. So
Yeah, no, I don't think we were saying like he's helping our community. It was more so the media aspect in general.
Yeah. And sometimes they
Oh.
can make it seem like it's a joke sometimes. Like even with the movies, like I mean, we love white chicks down, but that's like the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think our media portrayal was I think they just still they look at us like just gays. Like, you know, I don't think we have the full respect that we deserve in the media yet. And I think
not at all. I think people look at us and they see us as like freaks.
Yeah, and I just think we need more faces. I think we're getting there with shows and TV and stuff like that, but we need way more. And I just think it's still so in the community as opposed to like in the whole world.
Yeah, I feel like we are definitely making strides, and I feel so negative. I've been saying so much negative things. Like, let me be a little
It's real,
positive.
though.
Like, we've had like Renaissance by Beyonce. That was a world stage.
Changed the world.
Where that was LGBT at the front. We've had like Challengers, where that was like a movie with like two, white gays. Well, they weren't gay, but they were like, it was like a weird
bromance.
Yeah.
That turned into
like
actual
kissing.
romance.
So it's good that we have these things on the main stage, but it also still feels like it's very unique. Like, this isn't something that happens all the time. This is a very Beyonce, but that was unique. And Challengers, that was unique. So I'm ready to get to the point where it's just like, bitch, that's just another movie.
Yeah.
This isn't a gay movie. This isn't a gay show. This isn't.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm ready to get to that point.
And I was gonna say, I feel we have representation like that as far as shows like Noah's Ark, Pose. But as far as reality shows, that's when it's a little different because everything is a little saturated nowadays. So nothing is really as it seems.
Yeah.
You can get on, what's it called? Now That's TV.
Now That's TV.
And that is not what we want to do.
That is our best gay representation right now. Because they real.
I would go on there, but I would be like Aubrey. How she's going back.
Yeah, I go.
Y'all can't fight me.
Yeah.
Literally.
I'm just
It's in the contract.
It's in the contract.
Yeah, one of you bitches touch me, you're
You know,
outta
I
here.
would love to go on a show like that as like I want to help y'all out. Like the
Y'all need help.
I
Like,
love
y'all
Daddy's
see all the
Crib,
great
man.
things I'm doing. If y'all stop fighting, you might be able to do that.
As LGBTQ plus people ourselves, how do we feel we're impacting the community?
Oh.
Well, we're eating.
I
know,
was
as a podcast, we are. So I feel like I've been talking so much, but we're taking it. I think we are having great. Even this conversation, the conversations we're having this season and previous seasons, I think we're pushing the agenda. I think we're making other gays more comfortable to talk about certain things, and I think we are a safe space for a lot of gay people. So I think, as 4 individuals, we're doing a great job.
Y'all are killing it.
I agree with you. And I think our audience can see themselves in each of us as different individuals.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy that. Like, a lot of people come up to us saying they resonate with you or with me or with Tay or Macy.
Yeah.
So I really love that part about it.
I would say just myself. Like, I'm a bad texter. I don't like talking on the phone. But when I see you in person, like, I'm like, you know, it's a girl's girl. I'm a man's man. Like, I'm like, oh, you look so good.
Ooh.
Like,
Yeah.
you doing a great job. I'm never a hater for nobody.
You have been ever
Like a
since
man's
we
man.
met. You were just like so freaking nice.
You're so kind. Yeah, I remember the first time I met you. You were so sweet.
Yeah, like, I give everybody props. Like, yo, keep doing it. Like,
Yeah.
on the phone, I won't text you back. But when I see you out, I'm going to give you your grace. I'm going to give you your praise. And that's needed.
I was with you when that boy spilled that drink on me, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was ready to beat that nigga the fuck up.
I was happy. I was like, oh, no, it's fine, bro. Like, but just being positive in the community. I want to start doing like more panel stuff. Like like the GLAAD Awards one day, you know.
We'll be there
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah.
Native son.
Like doing more of
You see
that.
that.
So I would say that's my role, I would say.
I love
Yeah.
that.
I would say
It'll happen.
as far as art for me, I feel yes, I want to give us our flowers now because we've been doing amazing things, period.
Yes.
All of us, even you, Gary, like we see what you do all the time.
Thank you.
But as an artist, I feel I definitely have impact as far as what I've been doing more of, just showcasing more of my Black queer art and not being apologetic about it, and just really showing the ins and outs of that, being a dancer, choreographer, and just really taking the time with what I do and how I do things.
Finally posting those dances, yes.
Yes, it's taking a while, but we're getting better. It's every day is a
Amen, amen,
new day to
amen.
post. But
Yeah. Well, for me, I'm so proud of what we're doing here and the safe space that we're creating. And I wish something like this existed when I was little, so I could watch this and be like, okay, man, wow, I'm not a freak. I'm actually normal. There's
I'm not
people like
alone in
me.
this,
Yeah.
But with that, I was also thinking earlier this week. I'm like, oh my goodness, when we created this podcast, we were thinking like we want like a positive, uplifting kind of space for young queer people to look up to, young Black and brown people to look up to. And then I look at some of our other episodes, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like talking about poppers, and I'm talking about I'm like, oh my god, and I'm over here talking shit about Sexy Red, bitch. What about you? You over here saying, and like a little boy is watching our show right now, like, I want to try poppers. Like, what's the tea with that? So I'm like, wait, am I creating? But I think the positive far outweighs the negatives.
Yeah.
And yeah, don't wait to do poppers when you're 21.
Or don't do them at all.
Yeah, girl, well, if you're taking
be
that
safe.
dick, you might need to sniff.
You don't need to sniff.
It can just be very
breathe.
dangerous, so I don't want to.
Yeah, don't
Just breathe. You just breathe
You
through
can
it.
always just breathe through it, but I
Yes,
don't
you
know.
can.
you can, but you can also just take the popper and be even better.
Like what?
Right,
Do some yoga.
exactly, Tay. Like, it could definitely...
do yoga with ain't nobody doing
yoga on the
sex.
dick, why you...
We need
Ooh.
the whole need
No,
to be
I'm
open.
saying breathing exercises through yoga helps you take dick better.
This...
I am the
okay.
face of that.
Yeah,
I'm the face of sober body.
The sphincter is a muscle. You have to learn how to work
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
Or you can just like massage it a little bit, not with the knuckle, but you know, I'm like
The nut.
That's mental for me. Like to actually bottom is mental.
Mhm.
It's a mental thing. I can't if I'm not like I like you or like I want to get to know you more. Like it won't work.
Yeah, I
feel
do
that.
have to dissociate a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I have to be like, you slut.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
take it.
I'm a slut, I'm a slut, I'm a slut.
I'm crying.
I'm like
I'm gonna
this.
stay silent.
But before we get to our audience question, we just want to give a huge shout out to Glad and Surface Level for bringing us on,
Including
to
us in the campaign.
to our beautiful-
Thank
We
you
really
so
appreciate
the
much.
campaign that we did for Pride Month. Go check it out on our page if you haven't. It's on Glad page on Surface Level.
We've
Our-
met so many people.
Everyone
too.
was so nice. They've
Yeah.
been showing us so much love ever
Yes,
since.
shout
It
out
was
to
such a nice
everyone who was
experience.
a part of
Picture
the.
is so dope.
Yes.
The photo.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, and also shout out to Darian Deshawn who painted this, our new artwork.
Yes, I know y'all
It's
see
beautiful.
us in the back.
Studio,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
Um,
much.
But yeah, shout out to all of you. You all are killing it, and we love you here at Busy Boys.
Also, we had an
Uncensored.
amazing panel.
Oh yeah.
We did. We
Yeah.
did. We had a great panel.
Full house.
Yeah, a great turnout, even though we thought it was gonna not be a great turnout because of the
The
rain. but
weather.
Yeah.
people really came through for us, and all the panelists were really talented and amazing.
Yeah,
And
God was on
God,
our
Tay,
side.
you
The
guys
weather
did
was
such a
good.
great job.
Yes.
Thank you.
Such a
Thank
great job
you.
of carry. That was our first panel, and I think you guys killed it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
It felt really good to
much.
do that too. Just I mean, I feel I can be very quiet at times, but so just having an outlet to be a moderator,
Mhm.
it felt really good, and just being more personable with people too is something that even with the podcast has definitely helped me step out of my show and just be more comfortable. Even
Yeah.
like I'm talking to each and every one of you guys at this point. But
Right.
Mm-mm.
yeah.
But yeah, shout out to all of us. And to wrap up the episode, we're gonna do an audience question,
Let's
which
get it.
is:
Mm.
Has a man ever gone through your phone, and did he find anything? So I'll start.
Mm.
I had an ex-boyfriend. We were together 3 months because he was crazy. I got out of that very quickly.
Shout out to you.
But he went through my phone one time. This was after I met his family. And y'all, I'm from the ghetto, but like I was raised in the house. So like I
That
wasn't
sounds a little crazy.
I feel the same. Like I'm from the ghetto, but I'm not street.
Yeah, like my
Like-
mom didn't let me outside for protective purposes.
But I was still hearing gunshots all night.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was still around.
But
fuck?
was awesome.
so I went
You was
to
shooting
meet
a
his,
gun.
I went to meet his family, and it was in the projects in Cleveland, Ohio, and it was just very gutter. But like,
Ooh.
even
He was a freak, huh?
he was a
Yeah.
freak. Um,
Didn't be the
But-
ones. No
But-
clean their room and shit.
That
it
air
was.
mattress.
I'm
thing.
very.
Fuck you through the wall.
I'm very clean, and his sister's house just wasn't. And so this one time he was going through my phone and he listened to a voice memo that I sent my best
Oh, I
friend.
remember you saying this.
Talking shit about his mom, his sister, and her dirty
And
ass.
don't get me
house.
started on his dirty ass mama.
I was like, this house is trifling. Like, he had to bring me to a hotel because I told him I wasn't staying there. And I can't believe he brought me here. Like, it was just a bad
He
voice.
probably needed to hear that though. No shade.
He probably already know
Like
it.
he needed to
Yeah.
hear the real.
Did it
Yeah.
smell like mothballs?
It smelled like a train
He smelled-
station in her
Oh
apartment.
God.
But it was a bad turnout, but we here today.
Tell the story.
Here to tell the story.
I don't go through. Well, nobody has went through my. Well, yeah, I go through people's phones.
Okay, that changed quickly.
I'm like, what you about to say?
Yeah, back
This
in the
ended
day,
up in a place I wasn't expecting.
yeah, I used to go through people's phones.
Oh, this was a thing.
No, because it's like, and the thing is, if I go through your phone, I'm so like, when I go through your phone and I find something, I won't leave. I'll stay for about a month or two, and just like things will change. We're not fucking no more. We not like it's no more happy times. I'm gonna make your life hell. Like I'm
I'm
Oh,
screaming.
you're evil.
I'm gonna make it like I'm not gonna tell you anything. But once I decide to leave, I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody's went through my phone. Like either I'm with you, or I'm just having fun. But if I'm with you, like for real, for real.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
the same way.
Anybody else?
Say.
So I had this one time in college. I was coming home. I was talking to this guy in Baltimore still. And I was living in California. And I was home for Thanksgiving, I believe. But I went through their phone, but it was like playing music. And so my friend's number had popped up, but it wasn't saved. But it's like, you don't probably memorize the first like area code, but you memorize like the digits
middle
after.
number.
Yeah, the middle
Yeah.
number.
Mhm.
So that's what I did. I'm like, 473. So I go to my phone and I'm like, wait, I gotta find this song really quickly because I forgot the name of it. And yeah, I went through that phone. I said, oh my God, this is crazy. So that was my experience. And yeah, it was a lot going on. But next thing.
Yeah, no one has ever gone through my phone to my knowledge. If they did, they didn't tell me. Yeah, I try to like avoid that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in that scenario, like someone going through my phone. Like I remember I used to always religiously be like, I would never go through a nigga's phone. A couple years ago, I would tell my best friend Mia that, like, girl, y'all don't know why you would do it. I wouldn't. And now, if somebody, I'll be looking at my nigga phone like, who's texting you? Like, I'll look at his notifications on his screen,
I'm screaming.
but I won't go through it. I'll
It's like
scroll
you
through the
look at it.
notifications on the screen now.
Right,
Who
right.
is this?
Who replied to your story?
I never seen that name before.
Let me see if I follow them. But nah, I try to like, I don't know. I try to have trust so I don't have to feel like I need to do that. I
Mhm.
feel like if you feel like you need to, you feel like you don't trust them to an
Mhm.
extent, you know? I don't feel like you would do that if you 100% did. So
Yeah.
I try to keep the trust there so I don't feel the need to do that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. My phone has been gone through. My mom has gone through my phone. My
Oh, I didn't know that counted.
Oh yeah.
I've had a boyfriend go through my phone. I personally have gone through a phone in the past, but I do not do that anymore. I believe in privacy. I
Yeah.
believe in, because I've been cheated on multiple times. If it's gonna come out, it's gonna come out.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna go looking for it. It's gonna come to me.
Queen
So,
mentality.
Bro.
And I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna be racking my brain like, oh my God, this is no, like it's gonna come out. It's always gonna come out.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, thank you again, Gary, for coming on Busy Boys
No problem.
Uncensored.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Clap it up.
See y'all next week.
See y'all in 2 weeks.
Oh,
Love
yes,
y'all.
weeks.